And good morning, guys. This is Gate Talk with B. I'm B, of course. How you guys doing? Today, we are officially Tuesday, and it is June 9th. Already, we are in June 9th. And we're just going to jump right into it. This morning, I feel great. Actually, it's like mid-morning. I feel great. I started off, with my 3 miles today, and I meditated a little bit before I started my podcast. I'm actually off today. So I'm going to use today as, my networking and my marketing day and the day that I encourage you guys because I'm, a little free. But that's why we want to make sure when we have these free time, the free days and the free time that we're giving ourselves that credit, for the progress that we have put forth, on the days that we couldn't or we felt like we couldn't make it. And then we get these days that we have that freedom and that that space to say, I'm going to change, how this week is going to go. So if you started off the weekend and yesterday with a little turmoil or, a little out of whack, you wasn't really on your A game. That's okay. Because if you have an off day this week or if you have off, morning or off night, go ahead and use that time to now pull yourself back, go ahead and pull yourself back into that space that gets you happy again, that space that gets you motivated, that space that tells you, you're going to make it, that this is good, that you're doing all this for you first, and then it flows into your foundation. So that's okay, because we all have had that. That's why we're going to jump right into the importance of, the knowledge of self-meditation and how you're able to tap into your peace of mind and why is it so important to have this, and it's important because you want to be able to have that space that you can go back to when things are, falling apart around you, because just because we sat, I want to make this, clear that just because we sat on this journey of self-care, of self-meditation and self-awareness and, building ourselves up and, achieving our goals, setting our goals and planning our goals doesn't mean that those bad days and those turmoils and, the things that we have to deal with in the worldly world isn't going to come to us. We're still going to have those days where we have to pull ourselves out of bed, and we're still going to have those days when we have to continue to remind ourselves while we're on the journey of our business or while we're on the journey of, starting school or finishing school or whatever journey you have right now. You're going to find yourself having those times. That's why it's so important to tap into your self-care. That's why I say it all the time. Self-care is what you make it. My self-care for me would be I do a nice skin regimen at night. That's why I do the videos of, showing my skin and, showing that I drink my water, plenty of water to help, nourish my skin and nourish my body. And I changed my eating habits. No longer do I try to eat fried foods or foods that's going to have a lot of high fatties. And if I do, I'm going to make sure I just work out harder, to make sure I burn those calories more. And then it goes into my peace of mind, that meditation, that times that I'm spending away from everybody, the world itself, and just giving myself time to gather my thoughts, time to gather my, my speaking, time to just bring my mind to the pace of my, my body, just align everything up. That's why it's so important, because when you're able to see that you're having one of those days that you're just like, it ain't working today. It's been thing after thing, problem after problem, and I just can't get it right today. That's when you need to be able to tap into your peace of mind and go into your, your corner or your closet or your room that you do your meditation and go back into that place. And when you're in that place is reminding you of all the progress that you have built to this, up until that point. It's reminding you of all the goals that you have achieved. It's reminding you the progress that you still have to go. It's not over and you can't stop now. You have to keep pushing. You have to keep telling yourself that you got this and you will overcome it. That's why it's so important. This is not just me trying to push on self-care for religious reasons or for, any kind of, leadership or you want you guys to follow me. No, this is because it works for me. Whenever I'm having those off days, like yesterday and over the weekend was a little off for me. I just couldn't get it right. I was finding myself, struggling with even the idea of finishing school. I was finding myself struggling with, like I say, with me understanding what I had planned this week and what I wanted to achieve. And I found myself ready to, not say give it up, but, just be in one of my modes where I'm like, I don't really want to do it. I'm going to be Basha today. I don't really want to pushed myself to that potential that I've been pushing myself every day. I just want to be me today. And those days are okay, because those are the times that your body is saying, just relax. Just enjoy the day. Just surround yourself with the surroundings that you have around you. Just take the day off. And it's okay to feel that way, but just don't go into that place. Just go there, tap the surfaces of it and pull yourself immediately out of it. The next day, like I say, this was yesterday for me. The next day I said, listen, I'm going to start my skin regimen this morning. I'm going to go work out. After I work out, I'm going to meditate. After I meditate, I'm going to network. After I network, I'm going to now, give you guys a podcast. I'm going to set my day up the way I would want it to set up. But you have to take control of that. And your peace of mind, your meditation, your self-care, it takes you and, it brings you in control of all that. That's what we're doing. That's the purpose. It's bringing you in control of your own life. So you can't now say that those situations have happened and it caused your day to deter. No, you have the power between, putting out what you would like the day to be. And you think it and you plan it and you meditate on it and you prosper it. You wake up that next day with that determination in your heart and your mind, and you're telling yourself, I'm going to put me first today. Because I know if I'm healthy, if I'm good, if I'm at my peace of mind, if I'm, setting myself up, then that sets the whole day with my foundation, including my children, my job, anything that you have to tackle on that day, it sets you in control of it. So you're able to have that peace of mind. Peace of mind is so important, because that's where the mental health issues come in from. You know what I'm saying? That's where the past traumas, start affecting us. And you want to make sure that you have that peace of mind, unless that's what's going to happen. You're going to find yourself sitting down on the side of your bed, ready to put your shoes on, and immediately that trauma hits you. Now you're thinking like, wow, I went through that. And then you meditate on it. And then you find yourself deep and down and depressed and having anxiety and just forgetting about your whole purpose that day. Now, after that, you walk out the door and your tire's flat, or your car won't start, or, your kids are running late, and your job is calling you constantly, asking you these questions of where you at. And it just starts there. And then now you're just like, you know what? I'm ready to just give up. This is just too much. But you forgot about the progress that you made yesterday and what you're going to make tomorrow, because you're living for today. No, stop that. Get your peace of mind. Meditate. Take control of your day. You have the power to make, anything happen that you want to manifest that day. You pray. You meditate. And again, you pray and you meditate. And then you manifest what you want to manifest. Today, I'm telling myself I'm going to achieve all things. So far, I scratched out 4 things, and it's only, 10:30. But that makes me feel good, because now I'm okay to say whatever happens throughout the day, I'm okay with it, because I have did what I wanted to do for myself. I have set myself on this platform to make sure nothing can affect and take me from off this energy high that I'm on now. I put myself first. My body's healthy. I'm cleansed. My mind is cleansed, and I'm ready to tackle on today. I'm ready to be a friend. I'm ready to be a spouse. I'm ready to be a mother. I'm ready to be an employee. Whatever you're tackling on today, start in the morning. It's a struggle, because I'm not an early morning person. I'm not. I'm very cranky. I need coffee. I need certain things. But I'm telling myself I can't keep going off that BS excuse of why my day isn't going okay. But I'm telling myself, oh, you're not a morning person. I'm not going to put that on my life. If I'm not a morning person, I'm going to become one. So I'm going to get up earlier. I'm going to make sure I do all these things before I, tackle on the day and the day's journey, because you can't control what the day brings for you, but you can control how you react to it. And that's all peace of mind is, the reaction of you when it comes to a situation. Are you going to blow it out or throw everything away or become depressed or have anxiety? Or are you going to tackle on that task and say, I got this. I'm okay. Oh, that's nothing. I'll handle it. It'll get done. That's the attitude that you want to have. That's that motivation. That's that drive that you want to put into yourself. You want to make sure that you're doing that, because it's so important. Again, like I say, you don't want to fall yourself back into those past traumas and that mental health. It's a struggle for me. I suffer from depression, PS postpartum depression. I do. I went through a lot of things in my life that, sometimes it affects me to this day. And little triggers can have me back into a setback mode. And that's why I recognize that. I'm aware of it. So that's why I put myself first, to understanding I got to be healthy for me. I have to have that peace of mind. It's not easy to admit that I have depression. It's not. Because it's telling me that now I have a flaw in me that everybody might see. But that's the first step of awareness in it. When you find that out, that you have a flaw that's affecting your day, that's affecting your mood, that's affecting your mind, especially your peace of mind, that's what you need to tackle and meditate and work on, because that's reflecting on the relationships you have out there in the world and including in your home. You don't want to be that person. You want to overcome anything. You know, we don't want to medicate, and we don't want to go talk to a psychiatrist if not needed. You want to be able to pull yourself out of it, tell yourself you got it, and do all the things that you'll pay someone else to do. You'll do right in your prayer room or your meditation room. You pull yourself together. Have your friends, call your support system, and we got this, and we'll get it. Call me, Like I say, this platform is always open. If you're inspired by me, if you feel like I have something that you really want to dig deep into, say, and we can have that private conversation. I can. Like I say, that's a part of my networking. I'm meeting today at 1:00 at a river walk. That's a good thing for me. I'm networking, I'm branding. So if you guys want to, chime out, hey, Basha, I would like you working out in the morning. Can I be your workout partner? I have a gym membership where I can bring one guest per day. Let's do it. Let's do it. Meet me there. I got you. You don't even have to have a membership. If you want someone just to pray with you at night, call me. I'll pray, because what is that doing is that's helping me as well as it's helping you. And that's letting us know that we got this and we're going to overcome it because we have that peace of mind. We're telling ourselves it's okay to feel this way. But what we're going to do is take control over our emotions again and take control over the day or the night and start over fresh. And we got this. Your A game is there. You did it before. So it's okay to go back and then come back to it. Take your day off. Sometimes you're going a little too fast, a little too hard. You're going to make it. That goal is going to be accomplished. But take some time off, too, to get your peace of mind, to restart your day. That's that alignment. Remember, I told you guys that alignment comes whenever your body's needing it. Not always once a month, not always once a week. Sometimes it's every day. Align your body with your mind and your soul and your heart. And then you'll be good. You'll be in control of you. You'll start being aware of things that you weren't even aware of. Like I say, I'm aware of my emotions. I'm aware of my triggers. I'm aware of what sets me back. Because I had to go into that peace of mind. I had to go into that place that reminds me that my past traumas and my mental health issue is not defining my day or myself. I am in control and you are in control and we got this, and you stay on it. I'll touch back with you guys midweek to make sure anything that happens between now and the time that we're listening to this, that you guys are going to tackle it. That midweek challenge, we're going to get it. And I salute you guys. If you're out there right now, keep working out, give yourself at least 3 miles. I feel great. It's hard at first, but over time it starts getting, easier and easier and easier. And before you know it, you're spending 45 an hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours at the gym. But don't overdo it. Do your limit. Do stay at your pace and you just stay on it. And I love you guys and we got this and we'll get through.